Remember when I told you not to quit your job last week? Well, I quit my job. I'm leaving my full-time role to become a full-time social media consultant. Let me start from the beginning and let me explain why I'm doing this. For the past 2 years, I've been working as a creative partnership manager for a company that helps influencers and celebrities create their own food brands. I work mainly in the UK and in France, but recently I had started to look into the Italian market a little bit, hence why I traveled to Rome last week. My role was basically finding the right creators, the right influencers, signing them, negotiating deals, also working with the internal teams on all the stages before the brand launch. For example, we launched Spud Bros Express in the UK with the Spud Bros. So if you're UK based or maybe if you follow them on TikTok, you might have heard of them. Honestly, I'm so proud of what I did while being in that role. I have learned so much. I have spent time with amazing people. I am genuinely so grateful for the 2 years I spent there. And I really think that even if, like me, your ambition is not to stay in a traditional 9 to 5 your whole life, I think it teaches you things that you will carry on as a freelancer, as a self-employed person, or if you want to build your business. Learning how to work in a team, learning how a business actually works, learning the financial side of things, it is so valuable, even more if you're a creative, because you need to understand what's going on in these other areas of a business to do your job as a creative in the best way possible. Why did I decide to leave? This year, I have been feeling very lost, and as a consequence, I did a lot of soul searching. I did a lot of personality tests. I journaled. I listened to podcasts on self-growth, self-development. It was partly because I didn't feel fulfilled at work, but also because of everything that came with that. So on the surface level, the industry I was working in just didn't feel like me. We are working on QSR food brands, which are quick service restaurants. It's a very male dominated area, and I was mostly working with male influencers that are very far from the community and the network I've built with my social media, which is, if you go on my Instagram, more feminine and more fashion, beauty, wellness, lifestyle. Deeper than that, I started comparing myself to others a lot. To people at work, to people my own age, even to my parents when they were my age. And this was not just internally, I was also being compared by other people. It made me feel like I was behind and like I hadn't achieved what people my age usually are supposed to have achieved. I think it really messes with your head. I started devaluing myself when I have so much to offer and I have so many great qualities and so many things I can bring to a company, to a brand, or to an agency. For a while, I kept pushing, trying to climb the ladder and trying to measure myself to these people that were working in my company or in other companies and trying to earn more, trying to get that next promotion. And then one day I stopped and I asked myself, if money wasn't part of the equation, if no one was here to judge or to expect something from me, what would I actually do? And the answer was very simple. I would like to create content full time. I would like to grow my community. I would like to write a book and maybe one day to launch a brand that is aligned with my values and with my interests. So all of these things are creative. It means that I would like to be self-employed and that I would like to also own my schedule, which is something very important for me. Of course, these things don't pay right away. So I thought, what's something that's close to my dream that I can start doing now? And that is helping brand on social media. That is something I love. That's something I'm good at. That's something I've been doing for many, many years. I think 9 years, 8 years. So I have real experience in it. And all of this made me realize that I wasn't falling behind. I was just trying to succeed in an environment that wasn't made for me. So I was not competing with the right people. And it's really hard to shine somewhere that doesn't reflect who you are. So all of this brings me to what's next for me. 3 weeks ago, I had had an interview with a jewelry brand for a part-time freelance role as a social media manager. And right from the first call with the founder, I knew it was the right thing to do. I knew I wanted to work for this brand. We got along immediately. My ideas were flowing. My energy was super high. And I thought, I know how I can help this brand, and I really, really want to. It's a brand that aligns with my values because there is community, there is culture, there is design and quality. It's the kind of brand I would be very proud to work for, and I want to take you behind the scenes and to show you the day-to-day of a social media manager. So I will be helping with their marketing strategy, mostly social media, but also newsletter, and I'm sure there's just so much more to do. It's a perfect mix of strategy and execution, which is my sweet spot. It's freelance and part-time, 3 days a week. So that means that yes, it's a bit more risky and I will eventually have to find more clients. But in the first few months, I really want to focus on doing an amazing job for this brand because I really believe in them and I really want to just do a good job. The good news is, and the exciting news is, that this gives me 2 days a week to work on my dream, which is to grow my community again, create content, show up consistently on social media, which I've been putting aside because having a full-time job, you can't create as much content as when you're full-time. I don't know if you remember, but I have already been a full-time content creator. It was 2 years ago, just before this role. Of course, there's a difference when you have a 9 to 5. You have to work on weekends or in the evening. It's very tiring, which I don't mind because I'm so passionate about what I do. But you just don't have enough time to do all the things you want to do and to create as much as someone who does it full time. I am genuinely so excited to come back to it, and it feels like a very balanced approach because I will still be working for a brand and I will not be only a content creator, which is something I didn't enjoy that much. So I really love the balance between working with a team and working for a brand and being my own boss and doing my own things. Can't wait to post more, to create more content, to connect more with you, to be even more intentional in what I create. These vlogs are definitely staying next year. Just overall, very, very excited for 2026. I need to go to the office now and I will take you along with me.
Please keep your belongings safe.
We are decorating the Christmas tree today. As you can see, I've already put the lights on, but I need to put some bubbles and I wanted to show you what I got this year. So we're doing a red, white, and silver theme. The first bubbles I got are some very plain ones for IKEA just because I needed many of them and they were not expensive. So just some plain red glass bubbles. I got these paper decorations from H&M that are absolutely beautiful. I have 4 of them, so I think I'm just going to put them on the visible sides of the tree. And they also have a little bit of shimmer on the side, which is very nice. Then I got these acorns from H&M Home. They are silver with a lot of sparkles. So these are the new ones I got this year. And then I also have some decorations that I keep year after year. Some of them I have bought, just like this little mouse that I'm gonna put on the tree. It doesn't have a string, but I think I'm just gonna use its tail. But it's so cute and it makes a bit of noise. I don't know if you can hear. So love this one. The next one is a little party dog that I actually got before getting Molly, which I find very cute. A little party dog with a little hat. I think this is from Anthropology, I'm not sure. And then I have 4 family decorations that my mum sent me a few years ago, the only time I celebrated Christmas in the UK. This was COVID year and she wanted me to have some family decorations. This little angel that's been in the family for a very long time, as you can see, it's very fragile. And we have a little Father Christmas that is losing his beard, but he's still hanging on. We have this little wooden toy. Also very cute. Tomorrow morning I'm leaving for Paris for a whole week. This is the last stretch of my current job, but it's going to be very intense, so I'm going to take you with me. I'm staying from Monday to Friday in Paris, and then from Friday to Sunday I'm just going back to see my family and spend a bit of time with them, just because I feel like we all need that at the moment. So I'm just going to stay in Lyon for 2 days, and then I'm flying back to the UK on Sunday. So it's going to be a very intense week. It's the last stretch, so I'm feeling okay, because I know that when I come back on Sunday, I can start resting. I have 3 more days at the office, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday the 17th, and then I'm on holiday. What did you steal, Molly? Show me what you have in your mouth. The dog. I'm just about to leave for dinner. We are having dinner at La Samaritaine, and it's a work dinner, but it's also with other creators, so it's gonna be very nice. Just showing you my outfit. It's very classic, but I'm liking it. It works. Very work appropriate. So we have a little Cézanne silk top, and then the trousers are from Me Plus M. I've had them for probably 3 years, and I love them because they're very comfortable. I'm gonna get going. I have a 15-minute tube, so it's not too far away, but just in case I get lost, I just want to leave a bit early.
Fais-toi plaisir, moi t'as vu que l'ambiance je savais pas trop la mettre, donc toi si t'as envie d'y aller, régale-toi.
This is day 3 of being in Paris. I just woke up and got ready, and now I'm gonna get breakfast downstairs and then go to the event space. I am starting to feel a bit tired. It's all very intense. Still very happy to be here, especially because I know it's the last time, so I'm a bit bittersweet. Today is the last day of the event. My company is speaking on stage, not me, but my CEO, so I have to organize everything, so I'm slightly stressed out just because I want everything to go well. And then tomorrow we have a day at the office and we have the Christmas party. I need to have some energy for that. Semblant de travailler. I'm going out for my Christmas party, but I just wanted to show you my outfit before I go. We still have the Me Plus M trousers with some boots, black boots, and then this top I found yesterday. Wait, let me show you. I found it yesterday in a Parisian shop. I think it's a smallish brand. I met the founder, she was super nice, and it's just very flattering and I love it. The brand is called Flair. I really recommend it if you're looking for a going out option.